Welcome back my dear Python friends to part 3 of the Human Benchmark series. Today we are going to tackle a problem worthy of Shakespeare himself, a verbal memory test. In this test, we are shown one word at a time. For each word, we need to decide whether this word has already appeared in the sequence, or if it has never appeared before. If it is new we click new, if we have seen it already we click seen. This 17th century costume I have worn for this video is very itchy, so I hope you appreciate what I do for you guys. Let's have a go at this together and see what score we can get. I must warn you, like a true poet, I have drank quite a lot of alcohol, so this may affect my ability on this test slightly. The first word is obviously new, so I click new and let's take it from there. Oops, I made a mistake and have 3 chances in total before the game ends, so I need to be careful. Last chance. Okay, 58 words isn't too bad. Let's see how I stack up against the rest of the field. I am surprised that unlike the first 2 challenges I have actually done fairly well on this one. The spirit of Shakespeare clearly lives through me. I hate to do this to myself, even though I am in the top 30%, I will only be satisfied once I get in the very top percentages. So that means let's go to the drawing board. I have invited some of my literary friends around to discuss how we solve this problem. After some more beer and some poetry we came up with the following. In my humble opinion, solving this consists of 3 steps. Step 1. We need a way to uniquely identify each word. Step 2. We need to know whether we have seen this word before. Step 3. If we have seen it before, click seen and go back to step 1. If it is new, click new and add it to a list of words that we have already seen. Step 1 is the hardest. It is quite difficult to try and read the words on screen using a computer because it depends on several factors such as the font, the size of the letters, the color, and so on. It isn't impossible, but I think there is a better way. What if we take a small snippet of the screen here, and then count how many white pixels there are in total within it? Each word will have different letters, and each letter will have its own amount of pixels. If we add all this up, this should give us a number for each word. I like this idea very much. Step 2 is easy. Once we get a number of pixels, we can check a list to see if that number is in it. As each number represents a word, this is the same as checking whether the word has been seen already. Step 3 is also easy. Depending on the answer to step 2, we know where to click. If it is a new word, we also add this to our list and move on. With that in mind, my dear Python friends, it is time to stop the philosophical conversation and get to work programming this in. This is going to be fun, but I think it will be very successful. Here we go. At a later time, for those interested, we will look at how exactly to program this in greater depth. I am a beginner to Python myself, so feedback on my own work is also helpful and we can create something good together. My friends unfortunately had to go right a play, so let's look at what we have achieved with our code. I think you will be impressed. Previous score beaten. 100 score. Well done to me for this solution. I am the epitome of awesomeness. Maybe I should drink alcohol before filming more often.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
My feet are hurting, so I keep changing position. Okay, my dear Python friends, at this point I manually stopped the program as I want to watch Squid Game and get myself a takeaway pizza. After I manually stopped this, I failed the game on purpose, as 2000 is a high enough score and it doesn't look like it would stop. Let's see how we did. So there you have it, my dear Python friends. With the help of my great friends, we have achieved an incredibly high score that we can be proud of. This now completes challenge number 3, meaning we have 5 challenges left. This one was a little more difficult than the first 2, so well done if you followed along with all the reasonings and why it worked. Please remember that in future we will go in depth with how we programmed this, so if you are a beginner like me, you can follow along and see why it worked, so you can do it yourself. If you like this video, then please show your appreciation by liking and subscribing so you get to see more of my bad video editing. If you didn't like the video, please leave a dislike and do a small dance around your house to feel better. Ciao for now.